And wow, without any spoilers, I was not expecting.
I
was
know,
not
right?
expecting that.
Howdy, Meowers. Welcome back to the BlushCat podcast. My name is Nevahdia, and today we are talking about February 2026 K-pop comebacks in the middle of March. Woohoo!
Well, we had a lot of things to get through recently, Nevahdia, and so, yeah, it took us a bit, but we already covered some of the goings-on of February in an earlier episode, right?
Yes, because we did a current events episode, and in that we covered ZB1's releases that they had throughout January and February, but we still have some big things to talk about. What a month February was, am I right?
I guess, sure.
Like, for me personally, it was quite a month.
It was a lot to pack into a short month, that's for sure.
Yes. So yeah, as usual, we're just going to be sharing our opinions on some of the comebacks that happened, the ones that we want to talk about. And so we are going to start with MISAMO, the TWICE subunit. And why don't you go ahead? Why don't you say anything you thought about their album?
I have one thing to say. It's about their title track, which I didn't even write the name down of. It's called like Circus or something
Confetti.
like that. Confetti. I was close. Okay, because MISAMO is not for me, guys. It never has been. It probably never will be, but let's keep an open mind. Someday, maybe. Basically, I watched this and I just thought, oh, they're doing the TWICE knock knock concept. Because the video is like a whole bunch of like random costumes, like random scenes of there's like a bunny.
Not TT.
Oh, is it TT?
Yeah.
Man, I always get them confused because the little kids knock on the door on Halloween time. So,
and then at the end of the TT music video is when they tease knock, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. And so knock knock is the slumber party one?
Yeah.
Okay, not what I'm talking about.
I was a little confused.
I'm talking about TT, the bunny, all of the costumes. They did that again. I guess they figured it had been enough years. They thought, why not revisit this concept? And so that's what I took away from MISAMO.
Okay, well, I enjoyed it, obviously, because that's like, if Devin didn't like it, well, somebody had to, or else we wouldn't be talking about it. So, yeah, I didn't know how I'd feel, but I really like it. I think it's a fun style. I love the, jazzy and theatrical vibes of Confetti, and it reminds me of Chu's B-side, Teeny Tiny Heart. Like, the songs came out kind of around the same time, and so I could have mentioned Confetti reminding me of Teeny Tiny Heart when we talked about Chu, but I knew we were gonna wait to talk about the whole album once that was out. So yeah, just saying. But I think that's like a fun style to try, and I really love the classy vibe that this subunit has going on. They included Do Not Touch on this album, even though that was their debut title track. And so it just reminded me, they've been having a consistent theme, kind of, similar energy, and I think it is working well for them. So yeah, and I just thought all the songs were enjoyable on the album, which kind of surprised me because I'm not the biggest TWICE listener or anything like that. But I do think they have a lot of good songs, actually. So, yeah, let's move on to ATEEZ. And I will talk about this first, actually. And so I'll just say the obvious. They're bringing the energy.
With a song title like Adrenaline? I sure hope so.
I know,
Can
right?
you imagine if they didn't? They're pumping adrenaline.
Yeah, the performance that they had at one of the Gaio festivals, and I was saying wow, Son, and like, you know, everybody kind of was getting a little bit scary. This was like that times 1,000. And so honestly, a little bit scary, but ATEEZ does kind of have that effect sometimes. That's just their concept, and I accept that. I think it's good. I think it's enjoyable. I like the beat of the song, and I don't really have any problems with it. I don't. Like, do I like it as much as hits like Work and Ice on My Teeth? No, but I still think it's fun. And NASA, they had a video for that, and they promoted it a little bit on music shows. I really enjoyed this one. I think it's really good. I like Mingy's glasses that he had. I don't know if you saw that, but that was pretty iconic. And the other songs on the album, I really liked those as well. I thought that they were really good songs. I was getting early ATEEZ vibes, like kind of like Wave, honestly.
Ooh.
And so I think that style from them is underappreciated. Okay. And so I'm glad that they were doing songs like that on this album. And the other thing that I'll mention about the Adrenaline music video, or like, you know, I'll mention something specifically about the music video, and that is that there's this new camera technique that everybody is doing. And so we're going to talk about IVE, but it's like there's shots that are exactly like IVE Bang Bang, and I do really enjoy the way that those types of shots look, but it feels repetitive at this point because everybody's doing it.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, it's interesting that you brought up Wave, because it made me realize that Wave is like the first ATEEZ song that I like associated with ATEEZ. Like, it was like the first song that I was like, oh yes, I know an ATEEZ song, I know Wave. But it's not the type of music that I associate them with. Yeah, I associate them with like Halazia. And so Adrenaline, I feel like, is close to that. But like my favorite type of stuff so far from them has been Work, Ice on My Teeth vibes. So it's very interesting. Okay, so true. Nevada line. Nevahdia. NVIDIA. Nevahdia. What you said about Adrenaline, because I mean, you were right. But
thank you.
I love how much energy they're giving. It is to the point of being scary. I feel like they're gonna like rip their own limbs off at some points, basically, you know, like it's really intense. Yeah. But it's like 200%. That's probably an underestimate. But I like how, like, even in the stage performance and stuff, if they're giving that much, then they'll do the ending fairies and they'll be like, Echo. It's like, it's a really, you know, it's just a nice combo that they're doing. I feel like somehow it's working perfectly. And it's just like, oh, ATEEZ. Okay. I don't need to be afraid of these people. You know, sometimes you leave watching a stage performance being like, oh my God. Like, yeah, they're kind of scary. Like, they're scary.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. ATEEZ, like, their personalities don't actually seem scary at all.
Yeah. So they can deliver to the point of it seeming like completely delivered. It's super effective, you know? But it's not, you know, it's over when they're done performing. Right. It's over, which is so nice. The pre-chorus or the chorus, I don't know, whatever the part is, I like that part.
Okay, yeah.
And the dance moment.
Oh yeah,
so cool.
I thought that was cool too. I didn't remember if I remembered it correctly or not, though.
That part it's like such a moment, and I was so concerned when I saw the music video that it wouldn't be an actual part of the choreography. It would have been like a music video moment, but I love that it's a part of the choreography, and it just like it has such an impact. It's so cool.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I thought that too. Yeah. I really like moments like that.
Yeah. So that's what I'd say about Adrenaline.
NASA.
Adrenaline, yeah, it's like not, I have no issues with it, like you were saying, no issues, but I wouldn't say that I like it more than my favorite AT songs. NASA, honestly, I don't think I've heard it as much. I didn't really care about it as much as Adrenaline. I do like their styling in the sense of like, I think it really did give NASA.
Yeah. Like,
well,
it looked
also
like astronauts.
Yeah, like it did.
Yeah.
But it also had enough style to it and interest to it that they didn't look like they were like stupid or in a costume.
Yeah.
Or like it definitely, they went far enough that I was like, oh, okay, they're in like astronaut sort of outfits. But it still wasn't too far that I didn't deliver.
Yeah. It was like NASA on the runway.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. I like the dance break that they do, but otherwise I don't know, I didn't really have a lot to say about that one.
Oh, I just feel like it's so like on par like with Adrenaline. Like they're both so good.
Okay,
so
okay.
I like that they were doing both of them.
Sure. The last thing I'd say is about Choose. I think it sounds like chew. Like a chew song.
Okay. Interesting.
Which, I mean, those are always nice. Like, they have such pleasant vibes to them, Chew songs. And so I was like, oh, interesting. Like, this sounds like it could be a Chew song.
Okay. So, yeah, I would say, like, a good, solid comeback from ATEEZ.
Definitely.
And now, I would like to hear from you first on this, actually. We're going to talk about STAYC. They had a Japanese album, and you have said like a statement like repeatedly, and I'm kind of curious like to hear more of your thoughts because it was a little surprising to hear you say that.
Oh god, okay. I mean, I do think it and I do believe it, but like I don't actually have a lot to say, I feel like.
Okay.
But I'll start with moi. Moi, I like it. It really reminds me of something, and I do know one thing that it reminds me of. But like there's something else I think it reminds me of, and I don't know what it is. The moi part is a little much for me.
Yeah.
But otherwise I do like it. And I do like it, not regardless, I guess you could say that. In spite of the fact that it's reminding me of Idol.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But still, like, it's good. It's not my favorite STAYC title track or anything, though. But, like, solid job. In terms of their album overall, though, I was really enjoying it. Like, I just thought it was a strong album. Like, all of the songs, I was, like, bopping along to. I'm like, oh, this is a good one, too. Sometimes, you know, there's a group that I'm not really, like, I don't actively follow the group, but we're going to be covering them for the podcast. And so I'm going to listen to the album. Sometimes I'm like, okay, how many songs are on this album? Okay, there's this many. I'm like, okay, let me like go through. I'm going to listen to them. And then I'm like, okay, there's still 3 more songs. And it's not like they'll be bad, but I'm just like.
It's a little bit more of a chore.
Yeah, like it feels like homework.
Yeah.
But with the STAYC album, it didn't feel that way. Like I was enjoying my time. I really did like Tell Me Now and Satellite. I think those ones were really nice, really fun. And so, yeah, I just was like, you know what? Overall, like, this was a good listen.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I will say that I have heard, like, most of the songs already because, honestly, most of them were already released. But I liked them more than initially. Like hearing them all together on this album, I was like, wait a minute, like why don't I listen to this one, like this Japanese title track? It's fun, it's good, I like it. And so I don't know if it was just like having them all together or if I just literally was just sleeping on them before. I don't know, and not giving them a fair chance. But I've been listening to the album so much just because I think it is so good. Like all of the songs are really enjoyable. And I think that Moi is good. It reminds me of Poppy.
Okay,
I feel like it's very similar. And the music video isn't really, you know, like a music video, but I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was nice. And
it was like fun and cute.
Yeah, it was like pleasant to watch, not like, oh, well, that was throwaway.
Oh yeah, you know, sometimes when they do those clip ones, it kind of feels like, especially if the clips are like just clips and not like isn't in the STAYC one, don't they kind of sing along, like they're filming clips for the music video sometimes?
Oh,
or is it not that way? Is that a different music video?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
But yeah, so I thought everything was really enjoyable, and I want to mention the song Say My Name, because when I was like first hearing it, and that's the one where they're, you know, saying like my name is, yeah, I was like, oh, like it's starting like this, I don't know how this is gonna be. But then I was like, wait a minute, no, this is actually pretty iconic. STAYC are totally our second gen revival queens. Like Bebe, this, like they're just Cheeky Icy Thing, like that is the second gen essence, the sound, the style, like everything, like it's so there. They're doing such a good job with that, and so I really appreciate that. And yeah, like this, I think they just did a really good job with this. I've really been enjoying it.
I forgot about Say My Name. I did think that one, like I think that they delivered in the on the concept, but I did think it was kind of weird because I had just talked about, was it Islet? Somebody else had just done a song
with about their name.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, like another one. We're getting another one of these songs already.
Yeah.
But I think that they pulled off the, you know, the incorporation.
Yeah. Another thing though that I'll just say is that listening to all the songs like that together as an album, I'm thinking the whole time as I'm listening, like, wow, this would make such a good title track. And I mean, most of them are. So like, I guess they did a good job. Yeah. Okay. So now we're talking about RIIZE, and theirs is actually a Japanese release as well. And I would like you to go first again.
Oh, okay. So all of you, when I first heard this song, it was one of the rare instances where I just listened to the song first. Usually, if there is a music video, because it's a title track, that's the first thing that I see. But I heard this before the music video was out, and I was kind of like, okay, sure, like that was a fine song. Like a little weird, honestly, at some of the parts in terms of the lyrics, but like, sure, it's good. But then when I saw the music video along with the song, I actually cared about the song so much more. It just really like livened the whole thing up. I thought it was such a fresh music video aesthetic. Like this, I really like it.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I feel the same.
Like it's like super joyful.
Yeah.
It's so joyful and it's so nice. I loved the colors, which obviously I would love the colors, but like they used such good colors.
Yes. The use of color in itself is just like, thank you, finally.
Yes. Like it was so nice. The white snow, the white outfits, and then the colors that they picked, it's all so good. And like the fact, honestly too, that it's like got the snowboarding aesthetic in it. And like whenever I would play the snowboarding games, I would always want like a really colorful snowboard, you know? And it like it brings that back. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though it has some really weird parts visually as well, like they still are doing some weird things, it's still so good. Like they just did the perfect thing that they needed to do. And so, yeah, it makes me be like, yeah, like to the song too. Like I like the song so much more now. Yeah. So like perfect execution of music video. Like that's what a music video should be doing for your song.
I absolutely agree with that. Do you want me to just say what I thought about that song?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the song was released before the music video. Like, we had to wait a little bit to actually see the music video. So I had heard the song quite a few times, and the first time I heard it, I felt, you know, everything you said, I felt the same exact way. And so the first time I heard the song, I was kind of like, like, I don't know, like, this isn't really the vibe of song that I like, and, like, it's not really what I was hoping for stylistically, but, like, it's not terrible. And yeah, some of the lyrics are kind of weird, but, you know, whatever. But then I listened to it a few more times, and I was like, wait, okay, this is getting better with each listen. Like, it's getting more enjoyable. And the first time I thought it was kind of boring too. Like, there was nothing I was really picking up on. But then I had heard it enough times that I was already liking the song, and then the music video came out, and I was like, wait, like, no, this is so fun. like, yeah, I'm right here now, like, and it's so good. And so just everything you already said, I completely agree with. The use of all the colors and the white, and just, like, the colors are so bright and vivid, and they're not dull. Yeah. And, like,
but they're not, like, too neon either. Like, they're just such good colors.
Yeah. And, like, everybody's so happy, and, like, the edits too. Yeah, there's some, like, weird ones, and, like, there's some weird actions that the members are doing, but at the same time, it's such a vibe, and it's, like, all coming together to make the video just be so much fun. And it does remind me of Show Me Love, and I really liked the energy that they were bringing in that video. And so I like that they did another video that's similar to that, in the sense that they're all just having a lot of fun, and it's kind of carefree, but it's for, like, an actual main song. And so yeah, I really like that. Oh, and also shout out to Wanbin's hair in that music video.
So why don't you talk about the next song as well? I don't really have any notes on the other one.
Okay, I will just say that I do like Flashlight more, actually. It does sound so much like,
I don't know,
a One Direction song.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
It literally does. And, you know, as expected from RIIZE at this point,
yes.
I guess I can just kind of assume that from them. So, yeah. I mean, good times. Good times.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now we're going to talk about Hearts to Hearts. They just have one single out. And seeing as I'll occupy the next ones, I want you to go first again.
Okay. Hearts to Hearts Rude. I'm kind of just, like, a little bit lost with this one, honestly.
Oh, no.
I mean, I haven't had a lot of, like, Hearts to Hearts. Let's have a heart to heart here, okay? Chase was really catchy. The chase was really catchy. And then Focus was really impactful. Otherwise, I haven't really cared much about what they've been doing. It's not really been for me. And Rude, I feel like, would be a similar way. But even further than that, I feel like I'm aesthetically expecting this from some of the other girl groups right now, like Islet or Kiki. I kind of feel like this isn't exactly what I thought I was getting from Hearts to Hearts. And not like you can't, you know, change and do other things, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's now like there's 3 girl groups that are all kind of doing a similar concept, you know?
That's a fair point.
So that's kind of what I thought about it. But, like, they're doing a good job. But also, SM Entertainment needs to somehow sort out their districts or whatever. What are they called? Their departments?
Yeah.
They need to give it up with the plagiarism of each other, okay? Or what, I don't know what to call it, because I don't want to call it plagiarism, but, like, there's far too much repetition across the entire board of all of everything, that every decision that is being made at SM Entertainment.
Yeah.
Because when they do the phone call part in the Rude song, I'm sorry, but the girl is literally like saying the exact same thing as Giselle's phone call in like the exact same way. It's like it's too similar. And then there's another thing, obviously, that we're going to get to that is exactly just why did we have to do that right now?
Yeah.
Like, why?
I mean, all so close together.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
that's the whole, like, that's the problem.
Like, you can wait. Like, if you have that idea right now, you're like, oh, I know another, like, cool phone call moment that we could do in a song. Like, just wait a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know another song that could be titled that, you know, thing that's the chorus of the other song. Like, just wait a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't mention that with RIIZE, but the whole both sides thing.
Yeah.
Like what? Like we're gonna talk about both sides in a minute. But
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Okay, so is it my turn though?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm kind of yeah, like the stuff that you mentioned I think is valid. But I'm gonna just like ignore it and be like, yeah, this is like so fun, so good. So I think that Hearts to Hearts hasn't missed yet. I'm still here. The song is super catchy, and once again, so is the choreography. And I thought that the styling, like, yeah, it is giving eyelet, and so is the music video, honestly. And actually, I do think it is giving weekly, actually. But I think that there have been looks that are like cute and fun and different. Like they're switching it up, and I like that. Like everybody's not always just styled the exact same way. But Stella, her part, that's the phone call part that Devin was talking about. You know, it is iconic. I don't really care, honestly, that it's so similar to these other songs. It is iconic. And so when I first heard the song, I just knew. I was like, this, like, you know, she was starting in, and I was kind of like, oh, like, is this gonna be kind of like, you know, cringy and bad? And it like is like, you know, it is cringy in a way, I guess, but it's more leaning towards iconic. And so by the time the whole part had happened and she's like, you know, I couldn't even care less, I'm like, no, this is iconic. And so I like knew in that moment that it was gonna blow up, and it did completely. Like it is like overtaking everybody, idols, fans, probably just regular people on the street. You go up to them and ask, and they'll be able to quote the line word for word. Like, it's just a moment. So I'm having fun.
Please like keep in mind that my opinion is kind of from someone that would be searching for something to like pique my interest, because I'm not already interested. So it's a bit of a different perspective than if you're like, oh, like I'm already interested in what they do, and so they slayed, you know. It's different. But I do like the phone call part in a vacuum. I just don't like it when I'm like, wow, I feel like I just heard a different girl group do this exact same thing in their song, you know. But if I hadn't ever heard that one, I probably would have liked this one better than the other, you know, like this would be like the top phone call moment.
Okay. All right. Well, it is time, folks. Buckle up. It's time. We get to officially talk about the moment I've been waiting for the past however many years, the NCT JNJM, aka NCT JNJM, because I think it's more fun to say it like that because it sounds clunky, subunit. They've debuted officially now. Their title track is called Both Sides, and that's the same as their mini album. And so what we were just referring to, like we were talking about RIIZE and their Japanese song, and they're talking about both sides. They're
literally, like, the chorus is like, I love you both sides, both sides. Like, they just keep saying both sides in English. It's like,
and so they're both SM, and like it needs to stop. But both good songs, so can't complain all that much because, like, you know, what are you gonna do? And, well, I mean, what are you going to do? Just not do that. But anyway, let me talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to start. I already talked about, go listen to the recent K-pop current events episode that we did, because I was talking a little bit more about like the first introduction to this subunit and like the mood films and stuff like that. I'm still highly recommending you check all of those teaser things out, because that was like the first glimpse that we had, and it was like shocking. It was like, what is this? What's going to be happening here with this unit? And so, yeah, honestly, like, the music video was nothing like what we were getting from any of that. But yeah, that's typical. And the music video, I'm JNJM, if you're listening, I'm sorry. It's nothing against you guys, but I just don't like the music video. But that is like, you know, I wasn't expecting to, honestly. If I like a video from SM Entertainment artists, it's more of a surprise than if I don't, you know? Yes, and especially when it comes to NCT, any unit. I never assume that I will like the video. But I will say it was less offensive than it could have been.
Sure.
Like, it was honestly better than I thought it would be, I guess. I mean, maybe. So I'm not going to focus on that anymore. But the song itself and the choreography, the whole album, the vibes of the unit as a whole are all superb. I have nothing bad to say in terms of all of that kind of stuff. Their live performances, like the music show stages, they've been doing such a good job. You can just see that they're having such a good time. And so it's just really important to me that everybody knows that and everybody experiences it for themselves. And I'm just so glad I finally get to experience this. And so, yeah, both sides, like, all encompassing, you know, is just such a flex. Like, it really is. Like, no, like, who else is doing this? Nobody. What other subunit is going to be able to do this and have it have the same impact? Like, nobody. Like, I'll wait for the day until some other unit comes around and they're, like, doing this type of concept and it's making as much sense as it does for JNJM. But, you know, like, they're doing it. It's in the moment. The moment is now. I've been waiting for this for a long time. And so I'm just going to take every single thing in because I deserve it and so do they. And so, yeah, I do want to talk about the, like, you know, the other songs on the album. Like, I mean, I guess I don't really have anything specific to say other than I just thought they were all really good, you know? Jaina was saying, like, oh, like, I'm kind of worried about the songs, though. Like, are you people gonna actually like the music? And so I was kind of like, oh, is it gonna be, like, I don't know, like, too hip-hop or, like, too much of a genre that I don't really care about? I don't know. But no, like, there's, like, they're just, like, songs, like, that are a fun time. And so, I don't know, like, the aura, you know? There's so much aura just jam-packed into everything about this unit. And so, it's just delivering in all aspects. And also, I want to say that getting to see, well, first of all, the fact that there's, like, just JNJM content to turn to for folks that might be interested in NCT, but maybe not all the members. Like, this is fun for that. And but getting to hear them talk about music and, like, hearing their thoughts, like, recording the songs for the album and thinking about the concept of the unit and doing all the films and the acting and the behind the scenes for everything that they've done, just getting to hear their perspective on it. And like there's nobody else that has to, you know, because they're not the biggest talkers in like say NCT Dream, and so a lot of times, you know, their perspective gets kind of overshadowed. I just think it's really nice to actually be able to hear what they have to say in terms of the artistic aspect of it all, and like hear that side of things from them, you know?
Of
like,
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So it's a really enjoyable moment right now.
I'm really
for
happy
everyone.
for you.
Thank you so much. I mean, I've been literally like wishing for this in our K-pop wishes episode. Like, is it like this is the one, like this is what I have been waiting for. Like this is, if I've been waiting for anything, like I've been asking for this. Yeah. So I just want everybody to really know that and understand. So yeah, yeah, go ahead, your turn.
Okay. So
you're not gonna feel the same way I feel.
I definitely don't. I definitely don't actively care about about this at all, really. I never really do about any of the NCT or NCT Dream stuff, but I always, with NCT Dream, I always recognize that everything they do is very good. You know, like I'm never like, oh, that was bad. No, even like the bad songs, it's like somehow you made that work.
You're
and
right.
It's still listenable, even though it's like actually like, what in the world is this?
Yeah.
So they always do a good job. Like nothing, it's always like, if it's bad, quote unquote, it's like, what in the world is happening? But it's not like, oh my God, I can't believe that like they released this. Like, this is terrible. You know, it's not that kind of bad. But so I'm going to say the phone call sort of intro for this song would probably be my least favorite of the phone calls. I don't like it.
Okay.
But who cares? You know, like it's just
we don't need your opinion.
It's not even like that it's in the middle of the song like the other one. It's at the beginning. You forget about it by the time you're starting the song. The song it's giving 10 stunner vibes.
Sure.
And so it's fine. It's good. My favorite thing about what they've got going on here is how happy and how much fun it looks like Jano was having. And I say Jano specifically because Jamin always looks like that on stage. He always looks like he's having fun, and I never can tell if he's being serious or not. Jano looks like he's genuinely like he looks like he has brightness in his eyes, you know, like you could see it, like he's having such a good time. And I think that is so nice and such a good thing to see for subunits specifically. You know, you want to see a subunit that is making the people in the subunit happy. You don't want a subunit where it looks like these two people were slapped together and they are like, oh great, we have extra work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have like no qualms, you know, like I'm not upset with this happening at all. Like, go ahead and do it. It's great.
Yeah.
But I'm not actively like, oh yes. Like,
okay.
I did see the mood films though. And wow, you know, without any spoilers, I was not expecting. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, literally.
Like, that's just not what I thought from a mood film at all.
I know. Yeah. No, same.
So wow, yeah, they were good. The album, I don't remember much of it, but the note that I have written down, I've said that the album is kind of giving Idol. I already said that STAYC reminded me of Idol, but this album, something about it is like one of the subsets of Idol's type of music.
Okay, I get that.
Okay,
I do actually.
okay.
I get it. It makes sense.
And so I was like, you know, that's making me not really like it that much, but like they're doing a good job and they do have the aura. Like they really did have the aura, but I was kind of just like not caring about it, you know? But I was like, is Nevahdia. I'm like, is Nevahdia going to like this then? Because it's like Idol? Or is Nevahdia not going to like this because it's like Idol? Because like Idol, you know, it's maybe like a 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah. hey, you know what I'm saying? Both sides.
Both sides. Wow.
I'm sorry. I just need more time on this because I feel like I was just too overwhelmed. Like I'm still just like a little bit in shock at the fact that this is all happening. So like I need to actually talk about it a little bit more. More on the stage performances.
Moron.
Just yeah, like I always have been a Jano amazing stage presence truther, and so I do think this is a great opportunity for people to see that even more, like to see it easier than usual, because you know, I mean, he's like only one of two main people, and so you'll focus on him more if you weren't focusing on him in group, like larger group stuff. But he always just does have such good stage presence and good energy and vibes on stage, and like he is really good at performing.
Yeah, no, oh my god, he's excellent. Yeah. But you know what I just realized? Like, that is something that I was thinking when I was watching it. Like, I thought that it was so nice, and it's not like there aren't other people in NCT Dream that I enjoy seeing if I'm watching an NCT Dream stage performance. Right. But when I was watching the subunit, I was thinking it was so nice to just have those two people to focus on. And like, I feel like maybe sometimes with a subunit, it could feel like if they're not delivering enough, it could feel like, oh, this is all there is. You know, like maybe there's like a hole, you know, you're kind of like, I need a little something more. But they were filling the stage so well that like it felt full, and like it was all I needed, you know?
Yes.
Like that was so nice.
Yeah, exactly. And so I did already say that, you know, the choreography is a lot of fun, but a part that I really love is when they split up into two lines, you know, like there's a little bit of like a double line moment happening.
I think so.
And so I feel like we could get more of that going on in K-pop, more lines.
Yeah.
And I'll actually, you know, there's two instances of lines, because you know there's the line down the middle and then they're each on one side, but then I'm talking about the front and the back line, like a horizontal line. That's just like, they're both really cool though. So it's a lot of fun, and the song reminds me of Schumann Brand New.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In terms of, you know, the energy and the, just like, you know, I guess I did say it already, but just all of the songs, all of them, every single one is just so perfect for Jano and Jaemin. Like I really, like I mentioned in the current events episode, had no idea where this subunit was actually going to go, what it was going to sound like or look like. And it just like, it completely makes sense. It completely works. So they did a really good job, and you know, like let's hope that they get to have comebacks. Like Jano talked about, you know, wanting the subunit to last. So I hope that it does. I hope that SM doesn't fail them.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
In every aspect of their lives.
Yeah. Okay, and now we are talking about IVE, another really major one. And so they had the pre-release, which is also being treated as a title track though, Bang Bang, and their title track is called Black Hole, and this is their second full-length album that they have released. And so we'll start with Bang Bang, and I will start because, you know, I briefly said I'm not beating the allegations, and so I'm here to admit it, I'm not. If anyone could do it, it's I. They have made me tolerate cowboy aesthetic and even Western inspired sounds in the music like, you know, Wild West we're talking about. We talk a lot about Western sounds and style on this podcast, and sometimes it's like the West, like, you know, like Hollywood. Yeah. But sometimes it's West as in like Wild West cowboy. And so that's what I'm talking about here. But what can I say? If it's a bop, it's a bop. You know, they really did have me nervous, but they completely came through. Like, so I was already preparing myself because all the teasers and everything was like, cowboy, hello. And already before with XOXZ in that album, I was like, uh-oh, cowboy imagery. I gotta be prepared. But that, like, wasn't really that present on that album. But like this, you can't deny it, and so I just have to embrace it. But there are too many iconic moments in Bang Bang that I can't not enjoy it, and I can't even talk about like all of the key points that are happening here. But I think that Gal and Ray are really shining in this. Like, Gal's part is a main highlight for me, and Ray's raps, all of them are just like really iconic. And Esau, her Ani line and like the tilt choreography, really legendary stuff. Yujin's super curly hair, that was really iconic as well. Like, I mean, I don't really have a better word to describe this stuff than iconic, so sorry about that. But yeah, and like, you know, the tempo pickup, also iconic. So just yeah, I like it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say right now that probably, or did that not happen that other time? I was gonna say maybe on par with like every other time that IVE has kind of had like a double title track sort of situation. I like the first one better. Has it always been the first one? I don't remember. Like, I like Attitude, I like Ascendio, I like Bang Bang.
I think it's exactly the opposite.
Okay.
Except this time you like the first one better.
I know nothing. Well, Bang Bang, then they've done it. I like this one better than Black Hole. I'll just say that right now.
Okay.
I think it's so effective at the mood delivery. Like, it's just so good, and they literally just did everything they could to make it Western without making it Western, because like they're totally more Western music videos, but at the same time it's like they've got the horseshoes flying through the air, and they've got, you know, like the badges, you know, like they have all they just put this stuff in there. And I'm like, okay, so I get it, it's Western, but like they're also like in a city, you know, but they like were like, no, it's Western, we have to add the like cowboy elements.
It's like dystopian Western.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just really good, and they have a really powerful performance video that I liked.
That
you know,
was
really good. I liked the dance. It is also though giving Kepler Yum in the kind of, you know, that vibe that it has.
Yeah.
I just think they did such a good job. Yeah, like I watched it and I was like, wow, you know, it is Western, but like I can't be upset about it because it's just right, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll talk about Black Hole, and I will agree with you. I actually do think I like Bang Bang better than Black Hole.
Oh, okay.
But again, it is good. Like,
yes,
it's good. I don't have a problem with it. It's obviously like I Am. It's like I Am Part 2, but I'm okay with that. They deserve to reclaim what's theirs, if you know what I'm saying. I think that if they tried to make this any more grand, it would have been getting to the point that I don't really like. There would have been too much going on. I would have felt like it was a little obnoxious maybe. But it's, like I said, their second full album, so of course they're going to want to have something that's large scale. But I like that there's not, you know, like 2,000 people on stage with them, and it's not like it sounds nothing like their regular music or something like that. It still sounds and feels like IVE. And you know, it's also kind of like after like stylistically and with the music video. So the music video, I haven't actually seen it that much. It's not my favorite from them by any means, but there's really nothing that I'm like, oh, like I really don't like this video. It's not like that. It's just like not my favorite. But there are some scenes that I really do like. I think all of Wonyoung's scenes are really cool. I love the modern, clean lines with the pop of color. And so I think that the sleekness of it all is very pleasing, but like just it's just like, you know, the way that the music video is, like I prefer ones with a story or things like that, or stronger, more uniform aesthetics throughout, I guess. I don't know. But I was very surprised to see them on that tower, obviously, like, and the fact that they actually did, like, in the behind the scenes, like, you know, they're going out there and they're like talking about, okay, I have to go do that now. So that, like, respect.
I'd be like, I quit.
And yeah, the other stuff I want to say is about like the album in general. So I'll let you talk about Black Hole.
Okay, you made a really good point. Well, you honed in on something that I really like.
Oh, thank you.
The other stuff you said is what I was going to say as well. So, like, obviously that's a good point because, like, I think it too. But, yeah, because I, too, was thinking, you know, this is nice. It's very grand, but I think it's missing a little something in terms of, yeah, most of their other music videos that I can think of, even the ones that kind of didn't really have a storyline, they still had a strong enough aesthetic in some capacity that I could still like point to something. Like I Am is got the planes, you know, like it's the airport aesthetic. And this, I felt like I wanted a little something more. And that's, you know, you were saying that exact same thing. But the fact that you said if it had been any more grand, it would have been in that bad territory. And that's so true, because I did think, okay, yeah, this is one of those grand types, like that is kind of the genre that they went for, is grand, but it's not grand to the point where you're like, you know, I know these ones are all different genres, but like BTS on 17,
yes.
whatever the big band one was, Rise Fly Up, it's not like that at all.
Right.
And so I think that that's really good. They did just make it grand enough that it's, you don't have a problem with it, you know, it's like good. There was nothing that they did bad. It's just that they could have pivoted just the slightest bit. So that's very interesting. I would agree with everything you said. And I'd say, overall with this and with Bang Bang, you had already mentioned some of the outfits and styling from Bang Bang, and I didn't really say anything about that. But across the two things, I do think that the styling, like there are some things here and there that I'm like, oh, I don't really like that, you know, thing. Yeah. But overall, I think the styling is really well done and really interesting. And it's always impactful. It's always like seems deliberate, you know? Like I did love the pop of color with the Wonyoung scene. I did, you know, like RIIZE one outfit with the white and black top that has like the white and black sort of like tights things. Okay. I love that outfit. Like there's a lot of pieces that are just so nice. So yeah, I don't really care for this song as much as Bang Bang, but like still a really good job. Yeah, and honestly, like the styling is kind of interesting because I'm like, sometimes I think, oh, like I wish I would have more styling like they used to, or like,
I feel like it's a little bit different now, but I do still think it's good. So I think it's kind of weird that I think that, because I'm like, well, I don't really necessarily have any problems with it, but something more so than like the outfit styling that I was thinking that about too. I was like, oh, I wish like they would do a little bit like different stuff with their hair, because lately I feel like it's kind of all been the same. But this era, like, everybody has had such different styles, and I think they're all really nice.
Yeah.
So I like that they're doing different stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much when, I guess, girl groups specifically do like multiple hairstyles for one comeback.
Yeah.
Like you'll see their hair down and up and half up and curly and straight and all that.
Yeah. Okay, and so this album, I think it's great. I really love it. It's keeping the style of their last mini album, like, to me, but I do think they're also keeping their identity from debut, and a lot of the sort of, glamorous, sparkly vibes, they're present in the sound of the songs. And so to me, that's what makes IVE IVE. And so, yeah, like, so many of the tracks are exactly my style. And right now, I'll say that I think my favorite is Hot Coffee. It's just like, I just love that vibe of song. And finally, we got their solos. Like, I am just so glad that now everybody's are officially out, and so I can listen to them regularly. And I'm also so glad that Gal is getting to do at least a little bit of promo with Odd, because she definitely deserves it. That was like just such a moment. It was so incredible when she did it at their concerts, and luckily, it really became such a moment. Everybody loved it, and so she has the performance video, and it's just really good because it's a really pretty song, and she did a really good job with the dance and just like everything. Like, shout out to Gal, because people need to really appreciate her more.
Yeah, I really like her vocal tones, and the song really does have, like, once I heard the whole album and everything and saw the performance video, I was like, you know what? I get how this could have stood out to people. Like, it really does have a certain like personal essence to it that just makes it like special somehow.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of weird because I don't really know how to pinpoint it, but like you can just tell.
Yeah.
Let me do a speed round here of some thoughts that I had. I think maybe Hush was my favorite.
That's a good one.
They're
all like, good. Oh, I love them all. They're so good.
It's got the like attitude, callbacks or whatever, but also it just felt really fun and different and unique to me in terms of like a sound profile. So I think that one is probably my favorite. Some of the solo song thoughts that I had. 8, I think it's funny. It's catchy. Odd, I already talked about. Unreal, it's giving Chew mixed with Wendy. So wow,
I mean, yeah. It just reminds me of Sola,
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's totally like that.
Yeah.
Same kind of style that she had for her solo.
She's kind of like Chew mixed with Wendy, isn't she?
I don't know. I wouldn't say so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess, like, yeah, in terms of style, maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
A Force, why does it have like the same intro as and the front? Is that like somebody that made it or something? Because I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The person who made it.
Okay. Well, those are all the thoughts that I had. But yeah, strong album. Good job.
I actually did like Force hearing it more like on the actual album. I wasn't really sure, and I know it's like crazy, like Eugen's solo, like what you're saying that about hers, but I just didn't really know because out of everybody's solo, it's my least favorite genre, but like it totally actually like it's like fine, it works. Okay, so now we are moving on to our last group, our last comeback of the episode, and that is WJSN. I know, in the year 2026, we've been waiting, and they have finally arrived. because it's their 10-year anniversary, and they had 2 songs, and I will just talk about them, or like just say everything that I had to say. I honestly don't have that much to say, actually. It's not like they've had much. I didn't really know that it wasn't going to be a full-scale comeback, like an actual, like, you know, they're not promoting it on music shows or anything like that. And I kind of was thinking that maybe they would. I'm not, like, the most surprised that they're not, but at the same time, you know, I was holding out hope. So, okay. Nobody take this, like, as, like, an offensive statement, because I love the song and like obviously the group, but I feel like they are getting the Coincidence Destiny treatment a little bit,
no.
and so it's just like really a shame to see.
Sure.
Excellent song, although like both songs actually, I mean they're both really good, although I don't think it's what anyone was expecting for a WJSN title track. Doesn't really have, you know, any like cosmic or magical sort of elements or flair. It's very refreshing and like, you know, rock leaning, but it's really good. I was gonna say like 2 things at once. I just feel like I wish they got better treatment. I mean, is that too much to ask?
No. I don't care about WJSN at all. No, I do in the sense that I think that they deserve good treatment, you know. Obviously I'm saying I care in that sense, but like I don't have any WJSN songs, right? Like but I think that this song was really nice and warm. Ooh. Like I would use warm to describe this song. Well, both songs, I guess, and Mirror is what I must have been thinking of when I was thinking of STAYC's Moi music video. Mirror is a similar vibe, but they're actually like recording like as if they're singing.
Oh, I didn't know there was anything for that.
Oh yeah, I think it was released a little bit later.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's just like a like a self-cam kind of thing, but like kind of concert clip vibe-y. So yeah, that must have been what I was thinking of. Okay. But so they're both nice. They're warm songs. I watched their Killing Voice. You know, they're very good, very talented. But like all of their music across the board, it's just music that I would say like, okay, good job. Like, but it's just, I just don't care about it. So I'm sorry I don't have more to say. But that's not to say that anything is bad.
We'll just shout out both the IVE and WJSN Killing Voices because they're both so good. I really just love both groups' music, and like WJSN, man, their vocals, like, and when they haven't been performing those songs for years and they're like even stronger than they were. They did such a good job.
And I loved how much fun they were having. Yeah. Like it was so fun.
Yeah. So that is all that we are going to be saying today. Thank you everybody for listening. We, hope you enjoyed hearing what we had to say as usual. And if you did enjoy it, you can like the video and you can leave us a comment and let us know your favorite February K-pop comebacks. It's so funny because we're recording it so late. But you can also subscribe to BlushCat on YouTube and turn on notifications. We have some more episodes coming up and maybe eventually one day there will be other content that is not podcast episodes
that we definitely have teased before already. But keep looking out for it.
Just stay tuned and remember to stay meowing.
Thank you for listening.
This has been Nevahdia
and me. Bye.
Meow 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 meow.